it is Little Miss 300. I just want to go through oil. I traded oil this morning. I'm not going to erase all of this. I usually do, but I'm not going to erase all this because this is literally art, and I still want to go back and keep studying this exact markup myself. But I'm going to kind of walk you guys through it though, and then we'll kind of, back test and like live back test, I guess, the rest of the move after I stopped trading here this morning. So, started at 6:30, so nothing crazy there. 6:30 my time, so 9:30 Eastern. And this is all New York session. So then, what I was pretty much looking at was I just really wanted to see what price was going to do around like these two green lines. Come here, Bentley. To do around these two green lines here. So that's like the first 5 minutes of like 6:30 to 6:35. So I just kind of marked the high and marked the low. And then just kind of what I was noticing, I was getting a lot of rejection right here around this area, but still just kind of still looking at like that green, as you can see. Even in like this green or this line just below it, just that's the rejection that I like, the rejection that I like right here too. And then what really did it, y'all, for my entry was like this trend line. And I'm not even a trend line kind of girl per se, but I was looking at how beautiful this trend line was, and price every time, like you can see it touched here, touched here, rejected, touch rejected, and every time it just pushes up a little bit further every time. And so even here was when it really started to push up before 6:30. And so just kind of waited for another touch right to it. And I said, you know what? That's going to be my entry. I'm going to take it from a buy at that point. And from there, it was this wick right, or this candle and long wick right at 7:30, 10:30 Eastern. When news came out this morning for oil, that went in my favor and took me straight to TP, so that was awesome. And then I ended up drawing an even steeper trend line here, and then ended up breaking. So we can kind of play it from here and see what was going on, what would have happened. But this line here is my psych level. So I will go ahead and make it like really bold so you guys can see pretty much what I'm looking at. And I'm just going to play it from level to level per usual. So let's just see what happens from here. Really great setups. And then this entry here was also because it broke above these highs. So when I just pulled it back, took it a little bit further up just for a 1 to 2. So then it started to push back down. It broke this trend line, breaking this trend line as well. So that's kind of like signal for reversal at that point. And then now we're kind of like playing around this psych level. So let me see if I want to take this further down. Yeah, so that was a good entry, like right about there. So we can take this further down. I'm going to just target the level above for stop loss, so it'll look something like this, right? And then just saying I can take her a bit further down. So that's a good RR to me. Comfortable with that. And let's just see what we get for this sell. All right, so it comes back to where these lows kept revisiting. Had marked that up as well. All right, deep in profit, halfway to TP, and she pushed. Awesome. So about 300 would have hit for 300, but this is just where it closed. So we'll take that, a quick 280. More or less, and just gonna see what else she gives. So she's really taking out all of this buying pressure, just really taking it out now with all of like this huge sell move. So let's just see what else we get here. All right, rejecting off of it a little bit, so that would make sense. Getting close to this level and then wanting to reject away from it, and then you get that rejection. So I'd imagine she's going to come back to that really thick line, which is that psych level. So let's see what she does. Yep, pushed all the way back up. I would say some rejection there. So let's see if we can take her back down, right? Kind of like more or less the exact same entry, like that rejection. So let's see what we can do here. Kind of getting the same entry that I did last time. So let's see what we can do. Gonna set stop loss above these highs. and then see if I can just take it back down to this level. Hop in for a sell, see what else we get here. Okay, straight away, 1 minute candle, a little bit further. All right, awesome. Little Miss 300, we'll take that. A great setup there, just taking it level to level. And let's see if we get another opportunity. All right, starting to look like she might push up. Can't really tell right now. Let's see here. Come here. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Papa. Okay, a lot of choppiness right here, just consolidating a little bit, and then starts to put, oops, sorry y'all, starts to push a little bit further up. Okay, so let's see, kind of figured off of that wick rejection there, she might have some pressure to go back up because she has been selling off, so let's see. All right, and then comes back down. So this one, entering here is kind of like catching a falling knife, like catching a knife when it's falling, which you don't want to do. Definitely not what I want to do, so I'm going to see if I can get like a pullback in that, you know, in this area here toward this upper level. That would be ideal, so I can just take it further down. Hi, Poppy. Hi, handsome. Let's see, she's just gonna take off without me, totally fine. So a lot of selling pressure there. I would have liked the pullback, so not gonna catch a knife when it's falling. I'd rather not chase the trade. So let's see what else that we get. Okay, cool, so that's a bit more of a pullback. I would say like about that area. So if she kind of breaks back in to this zone, or like past this level, if you will, then yeah, I might be interested in taking her down. Let's see. Come here, Ollie. Okay, perfect. So yeah, more so what I was looking for. So short position, and then I will go above this high, if you will, and then see if we can take it back down. If this works all the way to TP, that's a pretty strong trade there. So let's sell it and see what we get. And profit so far. Came back, touched it again. Nice. Further, further, further. Further down, further down. Good price action, right? Just forming lows and then lower lows. So we can take it all the way down to TP. Hold, don't fold. Choppy, 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 TP. So we'll take that, a little over 420. So exactly at $1,000 day so far. If we had stopped here, this is 10 a.m. She's pushed far already. Don't know if she'll push any further, but let's see if we get any other entries that would make sense here. All right, so she could be wanting to push back up, seeing some rejection, hesitation a little bit right there. Let's just see what she gives us. All right, there's some rejection under that level, so you can see that. It's this candle here, rejected under it, so she still might push down. And coming back again to revisit. This, we're not going to take it, even though this is backtesting, we're not going to take it. In a real scenario, I probably would have left her alone at this point, but kind of what we're seeing here is just coming down, pushing back up, coming down, pushing back up. So it might be ambitious, but let's see if she comes all the way down. Let's see. I'm gonna play next candle, kind of play it from here. Okay. All the way back down, all the way back down. So some rejection there. She wicked to that psych level a few times. I can count about 1, 2, 3 touches before she finally took off. So love that. And then from here, let's see, kind of not wanting to come all the way back down to that level, but that's fine. Kind of coming close enough to it, and then I'd imagine if she doesn't close any lower, she'll just go back up. Okay. She's not under that level, so still hovering above it and around it. Okay, so that's some rejection. Come here, Ollie. Rejection there. Sitting on top of it a couple of times. Pushes up. So at this point, closer to 12 o'clock, which is like 3 p.m. Eastern, would have been done for the day. But really interesting moves here. But overall, even after this morning, I was able to catch this buy, but she had selling pressure pretty much all morning and all day. So really smooth price action too. I would say really like smooth like butter, kind of like coming down, coming up, coming down, coming up. A lot of great opportunities here. So if you found this helpful, if you've never traded oil before, if you got anything from this video, definitely let me know. And give this video a like, share this video with a trader you love, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Still not understand.